I forgot it plays Dog the Bounty Hunter's theme when you start this game up. Well, not his theme, but like his pre-show warning thing. God, I love the vibes and art style of this game.
Are we live?
We're going with girl. She has a cuter design. Let's go with the basic. You can totally change it later if you want. That's cute. Kind of crazy that Splatoon is Nintendo's, like, de facto esport now. Ugh. How do I recalibrate this? Doesn't want me to. Wow, it's not even letting me move. This is like the epitome of Nickelodeon vibes, like with the orange and blue as the predominant like colors. There's other ink colors, obviously. And then like the whole slime thing. Okay. You turn into a squid. Sup, Arp? I missed you playing a mass in the morning, but I caught the VOD. Nicely done. Whee. But yeah, this game's single player is kind of like the reverse Mario Sunshine. Instead of cleaning stuff up, you muck stuff up. And that's why I'm playing it for my summer series. On the Wii U, because that's what all it's on. The sequel and the third game are, call it a threequel? On the Switch. Surprised we haven't gotten the Splatoon 4 yet. Alright, if you jump. Honestly, I like the multiplayer in this game more than 2 or 3. 2 or 3 were more balanced and skill-based, which obviously is a good thing for the esport aspect, but like, I like the chaotic like power-ups and like, I also like the maps better in this game. And the music. Also, the final boss in this game was better too in the single player. But one shitty thing about this game single player was you could only use the splatter shot unless you used Amiibo, in which case you get like 3 bosses or 3 levels in a boss with the roller and the sniper. Otherwise, you're just using the splatter shot. And obviously, you can't use the splat lane gun or the bucket for a single player. Alright, news reports every, like, 30 minutes or every hour? Hold on to your tentacles. Oh shit! Cat camera's live. Minjin. Ah, you. Love you. Your tail move in response to I love you. Sorry, I'm covering up Marie. I'll turn it back on once she's done. We have to get to stay fresh. Okay. I don't think online battles are still like doable, right? And if they were, they'd be full of hackers. Booyah base. God, I love the freaking naming convention in this game. And I like how, like, it's all about being fresh. It's all about the drip. I'm surprised they didn't use drip for this, but that was, like, that came after this. That is probably the most disappointing part of this game. You could only do, like, local 1v1s, with balloon battles, which nobody fucking cares about. It's all about the turf wars, the tower control, and the Rainmaker. And, what's the other? The other one's like King of the Hill, but I don't remember what it's called. Smells a little fishy. You got a hoodlum back there. It lets you do, like, black market rerolls on your gear. It's Master Roshi! As a squid. I actually bought this game, like, back in the day for the single player. As insane as that sounds. Oh, and this is where you, like, you put the amiibo and it comes to life. Wait, what kind of drinks we got here? I think there's a way to check. Are these other players? Or are they, like, the names make me think it's, like, default random players. Yeah, it's absolutely default random players. Ain't no way people have these names here. Eric with a CK. How untrustworthy. Yeah, you give that guy these things, which you get from Splatfests. I don't think I could buy anything, like, until I'm, like, a few levels in, but I kind of want to go here just to comment on something. Weapons, or... So, I thought this woman was crazy, because she's talking all polite, and suddenly she goes, "Give us your cash!" But it was actually, like, the clownfish. That was the other voice. Beat it. Yeah, like, I don't know why the first time I didn't see the Mo on top of that, and I thought she just has a split personality, but no. And then the lady you buy stuff from, I think, is it in Splatoon 2 or 3? Like, she is, like, stoned out of her mind. I was considering playing this game on the 4th of July, so, like, we could draw parallels to the Octarians are coming to the British are coming! But, like, I'm not that unpatriotic. Or am I? To, like, undermine the struggles of Americans of yesteryear. Agent 3. You become such a goddamn... So, as the secret boss of the DLC of Splatoon 2, Agent 3 is one of the hardest, if not the hardest, video game boss I've ever fought. She puts everything from Dark Souls to shame. She puts the freaking Lingering Will and Sephiroth from Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 to shame. I don't know if she put... No, she doesn't put, Consort Radon to shame, or Melania, but those are, like, the only two exceptions. But, you could cheese those two bosses. You cannot cheese Agent 3. You have to beat her with raw skill. So, in theory, she is the hardest of all the bosses. You can't cheese her. Yes, this unassuming Squid Girl is the hardest boss that I've ever fought. Also, this is Squid Game, aka Splatoon. Also, the backgrounds are, like, totally like, the Mario Sunshine, like, bloodless levels. is ironic, because the game plays like you have a reverse flood. God, I really want a Splatoon 4 to come out. I really don't feel like playing the multiplayer of 2 and 3 at this point, but, like, I would love to play fourth ones. Also, one of the biggest blunders of Splatoon 2 was having a salmon run tied to specific times of the week. Like, fucking why? Just let us play it. They fixed that at Splatoon 3, but it felt too late. Oh yeah, the fly solo part of the song, listen. That fly putting their heart and soul into singing. Do I have grenades yet? Yes. I was just a boy when this game came out. Also, as for the existential question of, am I a squid or am I a kid? Neither. Anyways, let's get cracking. Get it cracking? What an idiot. Luckily for me, they were neat freaks. Aha! Oh yeah, those sea scrolls give you the bleak history of this world. It's after humanity went extinct. I don't know what kind of drugs they were taking to decide that a fly should, like, sing a solo in this game. But I like it. And I'm glad. Ambushed, I believe. Yep. I do wish the Inklink was better in Smash Ultimate. I remember when people thought she was top tier, but, like, kept getting lower and lower when nothing was accomplished with them. They did get nerfed, but it wasn't, like, anything crazy substantial to, like, how good they were. Also, isn't that the dog from Jimmy Neutron? We're killing Jimmy Neutron's dog. Good thing we didn't get impaled in the rebar. Is that Mike Wazowski? That was Mike Dadowski. Oh yeah, the Roombas. These things are annoying. Now, I'm surprised the Inklings didn't show up in the Mario Galaxy movie. That would have made a lot of sense. Probably in the next Mario movie. Give. Okay, that guy's just like, nope. That guy's also like, nope. But I guess I got my wish, because the next Splatoon game is, that's coming out in like a couple of weeks, is, single-player dedicated. It's a spin-off, though. Roomba! Oh my god, this is mean. Oh god, it's these super versions. They broke my armor. I need it. I hit my mic. Sorry about that. Oh, why won't she do the pat animation where, like, she pats its head? Like, chance-based. I remember there was, like, streamers that got very upset that you had to, like... Okay, getting out of the groove. They were, streamers that were very upset that you had to find the levels in the, like, hub world. Like, part of the game. This music is like something your drunk uncle would come up with. I guess I am technically someone's drunk uncle now. Well, not really drunk, but like I could be. And this part reminds me of Omega Sector from Maple Story. If you know what I'm talking about, I'm impressed, and I'm also sorry that you know what that is. The Ink Zuka. Yeah, the balancing in Splatoon 1 versus 2 was like... The special weapons in Splatoon 1 were meant to be like... absolutely insane. Like, you could get multiple kills off them. Or it was extremely difficult to, like, be killed by someone that doesn't have one, right? While you had one. Splatoon 2 kind of, like, flipped that, and it, like, made them considerably weaker. And then Splatoon 3 kept that theme. But they also ended up just being less fun for the most part. Some of them were fun, though. Some of them were good. Also, at the risk of never getting a job at Nintendo, which I'm already never going to get, there is red and white ink colors, and, someone's like, we should have, like, a blood versus cum Splatfest. And, luckily Nintendo knew that that would be a bad idea, and that never happened. Like, what the fuck? There was also black ink, but they never used that. But yeah, they'd have, like, Splatfests, like, once a month? Which was, like, basically, you join a team, and, you fight for your cause, what you believe in, like, do you prefer hamburgers or, hot dogs? Or, ice cream or cake? Like, that type of thing. Not just food, either, like, do you prefer basketball or soccer? Stuff like that. When do I get to upgrade stuff? I guess probably after the boss, right? Let me set this up for myself a bit. Ew. Very cool for a first boss, though. Especially since it evolves between hits. Oh, and it faked me out. I forgot it does that. Those legs, though. Hell yeah. Avast? The antivirus? Oh, I know what that is. I think I was using Avast when this game came out. I haven't used the antivirus in like over 10 years. Like, viruses just don't really exist anymore. Unless you go to really stupid websites. Oh, there's the upgrade gear. I'm stupid. That's obviously the strongest. This isn't bad. I never actually use these. Burst bombs are good. They just blow up immediately, but like they're not as strong as these. And then seekers are like they're not as good as like at like outside of like engagements. Which engagements are great, but like it's not as good like in awkward terrain. Seekers are nightmare fuel, though, when you're fighting Agent 3 in Splatoon 2. Because in the DLC, you play Octoling. There's also DLC for Splatoon 3 that I never got. I might get it. If we have time. Because I do plan on playing through all of these. The only thing I don't plan on doing is, the optional hard level in Splatoon 3. That level... I don't like really long levels with no checkpoints. The only, like, level like that I've beaten is the Mario Odyssey one. Aha! But yeah, going by this game's lore, the only, like, surviving thing from our time is a very overweight cat. Like that one over there. Hey! Got such cool level design. And we're only, like, in, like, the early phases of the game. Hell yeah, June. The cat. I didn't name her June, but it was a cute name, so I kept it. Kind of funny how I name every other cat that I get. There was Lori, which I didn't name her that, but she was already used to the name. She was 6 months old. And there was Kilala, named after the cat demon from Inuyasha. Then there was June, and then there's Lucina. Who's named after a character from Fire Emblem. Also, the two cats I didn't name happen to be Bombay cats. The Black Panther-looking breed. I was originally gonna name June Lori 2. Like Mewtwo, but Lori 2, but... probably for the best I didn't. Ah! crazy to think that both Lori and Kilala were alive when I got this game. Kilala passing away at the start of last year at 18 and a half years old. Like, how old is this game? ...2015, so it's been 11 years. Jesus. Wait. That's it? It feels like this came out a little earlier than that. Huh. Crazy. Just so many random 3D objects in the background. I love it. There we go. I did it the hard way, but it's fine. I also do like that your color changes between levels. Oh, it's in the air. Nice try, dickhead. No! I wonder when we get to fight some Octolinks, because there's some levels where you get to do that. Sponge Garden. Sponge Moy Be Mob. Something about, like, a blue sponge of that, like, color saturation is satisfying with that like sheen to it. They had a lot of fun designing these levels, that much is true. Like, based on all the elements, like, different gameplay elements they had. They could have been, like, a lot more, like, lazy point A to B, or just, like, be using the exact same, like, things over and over again. They do that, but, like, there's always, like, some twist to it. It's not just, oh, there's more of this obstacle or something. That's why I'm a little sad that, like, I think most people will never get to play Splatoon 1, right? Because, like, I don't know if they'll ever port it. Like, at least not in, like, the next 15 years. Until they, like, add, the Wii U to the NSO thing with, like, and start selling gamepads on, the Nintendo Switch store, like how they're doing Virtual Boys now. That would be nice, though. It would cut down on the, like, price of Wii U stuff. It can't be easy, like, getting a Wii U now, let alone, a functional gamepad. Okay, this is probably the most underused mechanic in the whole thing. Like, I can't remember this mechanic ever being used again. Or, like, very often, for that matter. Oh, we still haven't gotten the padding animation. I like how the bosses are in tea kettles, of all things. Fuck. New music? Also, up to this point, like, most of the level gimmicks are, like, helpful to you. As we progress, there'll be, like, more level gimmicks that are, like, actively detrimental. Like, I remember these really creepy Terminator-looking things that just, like, rain a barrier of ink. Is that Ugandan Knuckles? It's his face. Surprise! Must kill all of them. Agent 3 is a cold-blooded killer. Are octopus? Are squids cold-blooded? Hold on. They are! Okay, so she is a cold-blooded killer. Got it. It is Octolings. I know you're in there. Almost got me. God, those things were ugly. Not the Octolings, the thing in a dead scroll. The hell's the last, There it is. Oh, these levels suck. You just stealth your way through the whole level. Or you rush through it, either way. It's based on the Ink Strike special, which was one of the strongest specials in the first game. I believe there was like a strategy that a Japanese team used where like they all had the Ink Strike. Instead of using it to gain map control, they saved it until the literal last second of the game, and all four of them fired it off, and they dominated the turf war. They took like a massive portion of the map with it. Like, literally, like, over a quarter of the map got inked with them doing that. Or something like that. There he is. Going down, Tubby. We still haven't gotten the animation of her, like, patting it. The hell was this boss? Oh, this is the boring boss. The only boss that I don't really like. Mostly because it's just boring compared to the other bosses. Conceptually. Second game has something like that, too. Hold on. Let me turn off the cat cam. I do like its eyes. That's another one. Oh, it gets them back. Why do all the bosses have such tiny legs? Is that why Nintendo had to compensate with arms? Cuttlefish. I forget if there was like 5 or 6 areas in this game. Right. This mechanic. What if, what if mechanic from Dark Souls, but you could actually ink the invisible stuff? I mean, this mechanic has been a thing even before Dark Souls, invisible ground. That's what I remember. Even though I played this long before I played Dark Souls. The Crystalline Passage. How do I get down there? Hold on a second. Aha! Launchpad? Where? Dude from Darkwing Duck and, DuckTales? How's this song where, like, the entirety of the lyrics is some dude burping, like, so good? That's unreal. Wait, what? Oh. I like how we just watched it fall off. Ooh, another Octoling level. The Octoling levels are way more challenging in Splatoon 2's DLC, where it's Octoling on Octoling violence. It makes such sad sounds when you kill them. And that makes sense, you killed them. One of the easiest ways to die in Splatoon is, the super jump, like, just first chance you get. Like, you have to super jump smart. Otherwise, you're just gonna get picked off. And while they die very easily, you could die very easily too, just like in the PvP of this game. There was some cool balance stuff too, like, one of the snipers, like, instead of taking one charged hit to kill you, it would take 2 hits, but it would fire and charge very fast. And I hated snipers, but that was, like, something cool about it. Or, like, the rollers. There was one roller that, like, would not one-hit kill you, like all the other rollers do. But in return, it was the fastest. And then the slowest roller, like, it would, like... It had, like, a very long-range attack. And then, like, there was multiple type of, like, splatter shots, too. There was ones that had absolutely, like, no range. But, like, they would melt you in, like, a second. Then there was ones that would, like, shoot pretty slow, but they would 2-hit kill you. And then on top of all that, like, there was the whole equipment perk stuff, too. Like, there was, like, a body armor perk that would make you completely invisible, like, while you're swimming in ink. But it would make you swim slower. The thing that I would use the most was a helmet bonus that made it so that your special would automatically charge if you had less teammates alive than your opponent, or if there was less teammates in the game than your opponent's team. Because if your teammates left, you were basically fucked unless you had that. It's called tenacity. And that's my biggest issue with Splatoon's multiplayer. As soon as someone disconnects, it's almost impossible to win. Which makes sense, but like, still. Oh, these were the scary Terminator things. Because look at their faces, and like, they laser onto you and they stalk you. And if you get under them, you're just dead. I think the hardest, like, salmon run round stuff was, like, when it was just a horde of these things. Oh, was I supposed to? They're fine. Ah. Don't call me Buckle, pal. Wait, I said that wrong. It's supposed to be, I'm not your Buckle, pal. I'm not your pal, guy. That's terrifying. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear! Somehow got out of there alive. Now I know how John Connor felt. I see those things down there, but I don't know if it's worth it. Let's do it. Oh my god, I almost fucked that up. Greed is good. I like that the enemies use stealth, too. And it's very topical because, both octopi and squids use, color changing and ink. They're both the ninjas of the sea. See it. Oh. Let's try. But you can't hide from the loot goblin. You wouldn't think it, but sharks are excellent, stealth hunters, too. Like, take the great white shark, for example. Last thing you think of when you think of stealth, but, like, the top of the body is, like, dark grayish, and, like, it looks blue from above, so you can't really see it. And from below, it's white, which is, like, kind of like what the sky is, right? Like, some, kind of, with clouds and whatnot. So, like, when you, or, like, when you're looking up from the ocean. So, like, it's hard to see it from the bottom, it's also hard to see it from the top. Is that an actual functional train? Huh. Like, there is functional trains in the Splatoon universe, but it's weird that these ones are functional. What's on the screens? Oh, just the Octolings. We're getting close to the second upgrade. After that, I think I'll increase the ink a bit. The ink capacity. That looks hilarious. That's the evolution of, Inklings. The third one is literally me, the face. Here it is. Oh, it's this again. Where we have to, like, kind of stealth to the boss. And this level we're on is quite possibly my single least favorite multiplayer level. Bluefin Depot. My second least favorite is Moray Towers, which looks beautiful, but it's awful to play on. Both levels heavily favor snipers, which is part of what makes them not fun. They heavily favor snipers because to get to the, oh my god! To get to the other player's side of the base, you have to, the bubbler makes you invincible for a bit. And in multiplayer, you could share it with your teammate by touching them. But yeah, like, both maps, like, the snipers have such safe positions to just camp while you try to approach their base. And, like, the other maps, like, are more, like, level ground, and, like, there's more paths to get up. Ah! Wow, he actually did serious damage to me with that. Ew. We got splooged. I think maybe you only get the padding animation if you don't have, like, any of the armor on you when you win a level. So maybe I was getting it a lot back then because I was just playing bad. That dashing young man with the hat, I think, is, the Master Roshi Squid fellow, like in his youth. This guy. Oh, he does not care. Now the question is, where is the last level in this area? I see it. Gifting platforms, huh? Making my work counterproductive. Oops. Really? It's like quite possibly like the easiest one to get. You just have to go to that side. I like how you can't ink the tarps. That one egg could stay. No, now I need it. I almost flubbed it. I almost pulled a Robin Williams and flubbered it. Is this boss what I think it is? If it is, that last emoji you used, doll's eyes, about to be very relevant. No, it's not. I forgot this boss exists. Okay, so there's 6 areas. Ew. Oops. I like how the gamepad is saying, look at the TV. No, I thought I would look at the gamepad. Oh, that wasn't enough. It makes sense. The platform's rotating now, so it's a little harder to, like, get enough. Also, you don't need a big circle. You need, like, a path. Oh, and now there's, like, areas that can't be inked. I was gonna say, not yet, please. You got it. Yeah, that other boss I'm talking about, I think, is called Moz or something. Or no, I'm thinking of the Salmon Run enemy is called Moz. Also have a blooper t-shirt. Very topical. Cuttlefish. I miss the Inklings being in Mario Kart World. Tentacle on tentacle violence. Kinda crazy they're called tentacles When only squids have 10, octopus have 8. Does anything else have tentacles? What am I not thinking of right now? Also, were tentacles originally named because of squid, I guess, then instead of octopus? I don't know. I'm thinking about this more than, like, I should, and I could probably just look it up to figure it out. What the hell is this? Oh, this is the next area? That's wild. Oh man, we're so close to the upgrade, too. That giant rock octopus in the back. That what Dwayne Johnson's gonna be in the next movie? I heard Moana is getting... The live-action Moana is getting very mixed reviews. Most of them are saying the animated one was obviously better. Others are saying Dwayne Johnson as a 50-year-old is playing a character that should be played by a 20-year-old. Other people are saying it's not made for you. You're not allowed to critique it. I haven't seen the original Moana. God damn it, the Bluefin Depot, really? At least it's just Octolanes. Ooh, they have upgrades. They have seaweed armor. Like, the look of the level isn't bad, but the layout sucks in PvP. Even without chargers, it sucks. Chargers being the snipers in the game. No, that's not why it sucks. I was just being reckless. Yeah, you're not like Master Chief where you could take a ton of punishment and, like, run away. Usually in Splatoon multiplayer or single player, like, if you get shot, like, a couple of times, you're dead. Unless you have a special ready to, like, help you get out of it. Oh, that special's... It's not one of my favorite ones. The bomb brush one where you get, like, a ton of bombs. It's probably one of the more balanced ones, though. Which is why they brought it back for Splatoon 2. I'm just gonna save it for the points. Probably should have used it before I got that. Oh, that is annoying. I'm being fired at from an elevated position. That's strategy. Probably should have used the Inkzuka. Probably my favorite weapon in all of Splatoon is the dual Squelchers. The Squelcher is already a very long-range weapon. The dual Squelcher is just insanity. It has the DPS of a Dually, almost, with the range of a Squelcher. Which is like, not even like a sniper, it's just like a blaster with a lot of range. Did I not get... I think the cursed scroll is on this side. The only drawback is the ink on it runs out very quickly, but, like, it's so fucking good. It was my favorite weapon in Splatoon 2 and 3. Wait, how the hell did I get up here? Whatever, we don't really need the cursed sea scroll. Hold on. No. There it is. How am I that good? Why can't I be that good at games that matter? Uh-oh. Gamepad's low on batteries. No, I can't hear you. You're talking upside down. Is that her teeth? Is she like... Or is that like a face mask? Ooh, I forgot these enemies are in this game. It looks like a nice place, that hut. Or whatever it is. Oh. Oh. That's, unfortunate. No! Roomba! Oh, I made it. Now I know why Batman's afraid of Roombas. Oh my god, the forehead on, Marie. I'm sorry, 5-head. I have the high ground. Hold on a sec. No, you can't go through there. Damn, it doesn't go that far, huh? Shazam? Isn't that the movie where Sinbad's a genie? I guess that movie's real in the Inklings universe. I'm worried about the gamepad's battery life. Spin to win. Okay, so that's Cuttlefish and, DJ Octavio. Yeah, he becomes a DJ. I nail it or the enemy. Also, based on the Wii U gamepad's battery life and the length of this stream, it's safe to assume the gamepad has, like, at most 2 hours battery life. That's kind of tragic. Luckily, outside of this, I think the only other Wii U game that, like, is worth streaming is, oh, Jesus Christ. It's, Twilight Princess HD, which is a way longer game. But I could use the Pro Controller, which has, like, an 80-hour battery life. No. Oh, okay. Thank God. I think that's, like, the most any video game controller has had in terms of a battery life. 80 fucking hours. That's insane. No, I saw the other level. A carnival. Second. I want that. Oh, I missed a few, like, egg things. Honestly, not the end of the world, because I doubt I get enough to, get the final shooting speed upgrade. So I'll just, like, probably have to go all in on, the ink recovery. Octolings? Yep. Whoa! Time waits for no squid. Where the hell is the last level? I think I know. Oh, this level. That was close. Okay, I'm using it here. Oh, they don't want you to go this way. Uh-oh. Freaking ink strike thing is smart. It tries to cut me off. Uh-oh. Gamepad's blinking. I know what it wants you to do, but I don't care. So yeah, the gamepad has less than 2 hours of battery life. I don't remember if it was always like that or if it's gotten worse over the years, but I'm pretty sure it was never like 3 hours, so I guess that checks out. I guess we'll save the boss for the next time, since there's only like 2 areas left. What I will do, though, is go check out the cat. Also, speaking of which, she's back and she's washing herself. How do I go back to, How? How do I get out of this place? Oh, there we go. You have to press it on the gamepad. Look at this ugly-ass cat. Jesus Christ, it even has a mole below its mouth. I don't want his advice. How does it even talk? Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I'll finish this game up next stream, and then we'll move on to Splatoon 2. Thanks for watching. Hope you had fun. Take care, everybody. Later.